Welcome to desensitizing, also known as sacking out. In the last video, round penning, we learned what is known as a sensitizing exercise. A sensitizing exercise is basically anything you teach your horse to react positively to by moving their feet or responding to a cue. What we'll learn in this video is actually its opposite counterpart, desensitizing. As we teach our horses to be responsive, soft, and supple, we need to balance this out with desensitizing, which is showing them an off switch. For example, if you were to only round pen your horse without doing any desensitizing, your horse would associate you and your training stick with work. This would mean his instinct when he sees these tools is to move his feet and start the round penning exercise. As you can imagine, this is not an ideal situation and creates hot, nervous, and sensitive horses. By desensitizing our horses, we show them that our tools are not only for work, and that installs a calm off switch in them. This is also how you get your horses used to scary objects. It shows them that potentially scary things are not going to hurt them. Think of desensitizing and sensitizing as yin and yang. You need both to maintain balanced training. That means you need to do it regularly no matter the training level of the horse. Basically, the whole principle behind desensitizing your horse to objects is approach and retreat. Expose your horses to the object, then only take it away once they relax and stand still. This is showing them that if they trust us and our ability to guide them through the scary situation, then the scary situation or object will retreat and leave them alone. This is a great trust and confidence building exercise. Hey everyone, Andrea here with a quick little training tip. While the key to great horsemanship is skilled training, you can't achieve that without the proper tools. Throughout this series, I will be using my Andrea Equine Clinician Tack, which provides exactly the right feel and weight to train the most responsive and soft horses. I created this brand because I was fed up with the lack of options on the market. Previously, you either had to spend a ton of money for brand name clinician tack, or you had to settle for inferior tack that just didn't have the right feel or materials for training. Andrea Equine Tack is the highest quality on the market at crazy affordable prices. In this video, I'll be using my Clinician halter and lead combo in the color tan. I've also attached my black Clinician ultimate string on the end of my training stick. So as you can see, I've just been throwing the lead rope over Bob, waiting for him to give me a sign of full relaxation. Then I'll retreat and release the pressure by petting him with the rope and discontinuing its motion. You always want to start on the back and withers and then move to other parts of the body. My hand is up by his eye and my body is standing at an angle to his shoulder. This keeps me out of the way if he were to react by striking or rearing and keeps his head tilted towards me so his hind can't swing or kick at me. It's important that you keep their head tilted because it will keep you safe. Of course, what we do on one side, we must do on the other. So here I am repeating this on Bob's other side. As you can see, he's moved his feet and fidgeted a little, so I keep up with the rope until he stops moving his feet and relaxes. Then I'll move to another part of the body. Since the back is the weather guard, it's the least sensitive part of their body, and you want to start there first. This is the exact same way you would approach a first bath as well. Since he showed me confidence with his back, I was able to immediately move to his neck, legs, and hind. You ideally want to desensitize every part of the horse's body. Once Bob was cool with the rope, I moved on to the training stick. This obviously makes more sound and pressure, so we introduce it later once he's comfortable with the first thing we introduced him to. I start by swinging very chill and up the intensity as he gets comfortable. Bob reacted to the stick and string, so I followed him with it until he calmed down and stopped moving his feet. Now that Bob is comfortable with the regular swing, now I can work on the string behind his headquarters and over his head. A lot of horses get reactive to noise above their head, so this is a safe and easy way to fix that. I simply swing underhand at an angle to achieve this motion. Here's another great exercise that's often overlooked, and that is moving the rope over the head and neck. This is a great way to fix head-shy horses. Once Bob was cool with that, I started desensitizing him to my hand. As you can see, he reacted by moving his feet, so I kept going and followed him until he stopped moving his feet and relaxed. Then I retreated the motion and rubbed his face. After a few minutes, Bob improved significantly and stopped flinching entirely. At the end of the session, Bob started licking his lips, which is an awesome sign of relaxation. This marks a great point to quit the exercise on. So now that you understand the principles of desensitizing, it's time to apply it. Get creative and introduce your horses to whatever crazy objects you can find using approach and retreat. As a result, they'll learn to trust you and your ability to guide them through scary situations.